The name of this track is The Image of My Father. I hope that's not a book also.
It was a good one.
The image of my father when he held me in his arms and tossed me up in the air is the image one could fall in love with. I know people did, but I know better now. My father, a big and strong man, and I was just a little skinny boy. The protector and the protected. We both loved water. We both loved the sun, and I used to hang on to his back and swim with him out on lakes and oceans. Me and my father. Me and my lifeboat. Me and my ship through life. But I know better now. The image of my father when he held me in his arms and tossed me up in the air with his arms stretched out is the image one could fall in love with. I know people did, but I know better now. My father, a mentor and a role model, and me, I was just a little skinny boy. The inspirer and the inspiration. We both love to talk and we both love to discuss things, and I used to sit on his lap and listen to stories about his home country, about my home country, about my legacy and my future. But I know better now. The image of my father when he held me in his arms and tossed me up in the air without blinking or losing eye contact for a second is the image one could fall in love with. And I know people did, but I know better now. My father, an ambitious and determined man, and I was just a little skinny boy. We were both born to fight and succeed. I used to watch him overcoming obstacles and barriers in a society where he was just the immigrant. In a society, in a country where I was supposed to be just another immigrant. But I know better now. Because the image of my father when he held me in his arms and tossed me up in the air is an image I can't forget, because I fell face first when he turned around and left. That is the image I see every time I close my eyes, and I know people can't see that, but I know better than them. My father, a being without a soul, a body without a heart, and me, I'm a young man with a glowing soul and a burning heart. The predator and prey switched places. Now the predator was the victim. I remember an image, a time when my father held me in his arms and tossed me up in the air and caught me. That is. Last thing? 1, 2? Yeah. Okay. I did this huge mistake of taking the train from Los Angeles to Chicago.
Why?
43 hours.
Oh my God.
I thought it would be nice to see the countryside, shed, rock tree, shed, hillbilly, incest tree, rock. So I had my laptop with me and a keyboard, and I did a little beat kind of thing. This hasn't been released yet. I'm just playing around with it, so I'll just let you enjoy the instrumental part of it for a second. Hear how bored I was when I made this. rest in peace now, cause they don't occupy my mind space. And I don't ever miss your kind face or your nice ways. This poem keeps me company, inside of it I can see you. And I don't wish upon my worst enemies to be like you. I rest in peace now, cause they don't occupy my mind space. And I don't ever miss your kind face or your nice ways. All these times I thought of you in solitude and wanted to get you out of my mind, but still I feel like I'm a part of you. All you knew were the poems that I wrote in your name, and all you do is smile, and I lose all of my strength again. All for you forever, my sanity has been severed. All my pride is gone inside, I feel nothing but emptiness. How the hell was it that it came to this? Where can I point my finger to place the blame in this? Come on and answer this. Freedom is perfect, piercing, punch in my heart. I paid the price and lick my wounds and tell the story from the start. And what we used to waste of my mind, it takes up too much of my thoughts, it's a waste of my mind. But I guess I'm blind. I saw what I wanted to see and I didn't want to face facts. So now I trace back, rewind and play back. I put my trust and hope until it broke and I couldn't fix it. So just try to ignore the basic facts and dismiss it. After my last visit, you couldn't even look straight at me. I guess it's not in our destiny to be together. Whether it was my fault or her fault, it doesn't matter. I know I can't blow though, but I'm glad that I had her for the time being. Now I'm seeing the errors in my ways. The reason why she strays, looking for better days in the haze. But that wasn't a reason for her to act like this. She behaved like a masochist and went out of her way to distort facts and twist things around. I was bound by the spell that she created. I was mad at the time, but now I feel that I have elevated. I've left this relationship for the simple fact that it was too complicated, and now it's outdated. My thoughts regarding you go from positive to negative and back again. I'm half the man I used to be, even less if I'm to be realistic. I'm twisted, turning in agony, and it's really sad to see that it all had to end this way. And so this poem keeps me company. Inside of it I can see you, and I don't wish upon my worst enemies to be like you. I rest in peace now, cause they don't occupy my mind space. And I don't ever miss your kind face or your nice ways. This poem keeps me company. Inside of it I can see you, and I don't wish upon my worst enemies to be like you. I rest in peace now, cause they don't occupy my mind space, and I don't ever miss your kind face or your nice ways. Woo!